Hey everyone, I'm Sly, and I'm here with D. And today we're going to talk about Jake Paul. He made it official. He's coming back in August, baby. He's been posting some videos of him getting some work in, training, trying to lose that vacation body fat.
Yeah.
D, what are your thoughts on that? And who he might fight next?
It's looking like anything could happen because you never know with Jake Paul, but it's looking like Tommy Fury
Hmm.
is the biggest name out there right now. It could change, but I'm excited that he's back in August. I saw little like training videos of him. He just needs a little bit tweak his fundamentals. He's got a nice jab. He's got nice power. He needs to work on his footwork though. He's a little bit off balance. If you see like in his videos, when he's throwing he's like his legs are way too like spread out. Like he needs to just bring his feet just a tiny bit like closer, and that way he could just like use his like power as far as when he's moving his hips. But I'm glad that he's back in the ring. He's training with Amanda Serrano, who has a fight April 30th,
Hmm.
and so he's been training with her. He's been training with Javian Love, BJ Flores. He's back. He's staying consistent, and I'm super excited to see him back in August. I
Yeah.
love what he's doing, honestly, for the sport of boxing. I know a lot of people like hate on him because he's a YouTuber going into boxing, but he's bringing in new fans to the boxing industry, and he's not like making a joke out of the sport. He's actually like trying to like bump up his competition, and I think for his next opponent, it looks like it's Tommy Fury because Tommy Fury is going to be the undercard of the Fury Dillian White,
Hmm.
and so let's see what Tommy Fury's got. And I'm expecting after Tommy Fury, if he wins, which I'm expecting him to win, he's gonna call out Jake Paul, and then that's gonna like set in line for the fight in August.
Yeah, that's the one fight I want to see next because he'll be fighting an actual boxer, you know. So
Yeah,
I mean, we'll see how Jake Paul looks, you know. I mean, right now he was on a nice vacation. You see he has a little chubbiness to him. He even said so. He's getting back in shape. That should be enough time. What, 4 or 5 months
yeah,
for him to be in tip top shape. So I mean, we'll see. I like I said, you're right. I like Jake Paul. The fact that he's fighting, he's active. You know, there's a lot of boxers out there that aren't active. You know, they're fighting once a year, once every 2 years, which is absolutely ridiculous. You know,
only him and Canelo.
yeah, that are fighting the most, which is insane to me. That these guys are like freaking fighting more than anyone else. So I mean, hopefully it's Tommy Fury, and hopefully it's we'll see an improvement. You know, we saw the training video. He's looking a little better. He's got some stuff to work on still, though. I mean,
Yeah, he's got a lot of things to work on. I think and that's what's really hard. So I hope right now he's sparring against like more boxers because it is difficult when you're going against like YouTubers slash like MMA fighters and like MMA fighters who are not really good at striking.
yeah.
Because you saw in this last fight, I'm gonna break down the first two Willie fights. The first Willie fight, he was moving around, he was jabbing, using combinations. That fight, I felt like he just needed to work on a little bit of his cardio
Hmm.
and also work on his footwork because he saw like in the first Willie fight, he was just trying to like look for that two and he couldn't set it up because of the distance. Second fight, he didn't even freaking jab. He was more hesitant because he knew like Willie's power. So he was like more hesitant to use his jab. And so now that he's going against a boxer, I'm not looking for any excuses from like MMA fighters. He knows that his next fight has to be a boxer. So
Hmm.
I'm expecting him to use his jab. I'm expecting him to work on his footwork, work on his distance. And so that way he's set up for the Tommy Fury fight.
Yeah, man, it should be interesting. Like I can't wait. Like I mean, it's a must see TV. Basically, you have to watch it because it's crazy, you know. Like him going, fighting these guys, calling out Canelo. It's like you want to see it, you know. Like you want to see it's action packed. The guy has a huge following, so I mean, a lot of times these boxing guys they don't have the social media like this guy does. So
Yeah.
he draws in bigger numbers than actual boxers, which is freaking crazy, you know. So I mean,
And then that's a really like because we'll see again of what happens because who knows, man? Maybe freaking Chavez Jr. might come out of rehab and he'll be unstoppable. Or maybe there's another boxer in line. There's a couple of champions that like call them out. Or who knows? Maybe a freaking like Kamaru Usman or like a Conor McGregor pops out. I think that would be huge numbers.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I hope the Tommy Fury does, because I think they're both even. Him and Tommy Fury are both in the same height. Tommy Fury, I feel, has a little bit better fundamentals, but Tommy Fury doesn't have the cardio compared to Jake. Jake's already done 2 fights with 8 rounds. I've seen Tommy Fury, he gasses out, like Timothy Bradley says, and Carl Frampton, after that 3rd round, he's gassed out. And because he has a bodybuilding body.
Yeah.
And so I feel that Tommy, he needs to work on his cardiovascular. Don't worry about freaking look-wise, looking like a bodybuilder, look at your brother, you know? And then that'll be a freaking exciting fight. That's more than anything, I just want it to be like, just a banger, just like both guys is going head to head, just because I'm a Jake Paul fan, but the last fight, if it wasn't for that knockout, like it would have just like his career probably would have ended.
Yeah, it was turning into a snooze fest until
Yeah.
that knockout, which, you know, everyone loves knockouts. So, I mean, it ended in a bang. So, you got to like that.
So now he needs to work on that fundamentals, because he can't always rely on the knockout to save him, because people are going to pick up on that. So now he just needs to work on the little fundamentals, use his jab, go to the body, work on his footwork, move around, keep his cardio up, and then he'll be freaking solid, man. Like, he's got a good team. Right now, he's training with Amanda Serrano, and she's very brilliant. She just is all about
Oh, yeah.
boxing 24/7, no cell phone. She just eats, sleeps boxing. And that's the type of people that you need to be around. If you want to be a champion, you got to surround yourself by champions, you know, like more than anything, whether it's a job, you know, like school. If you want to be successful in anything, you got to put yourself in that environment. And so I think he's doing all the right things. So we'll see in August, man.
Yeah, it should be good, guys. You heard it first. Jake Paul, he's back August. Hopefully it's against Tommy Fury. Hopefully against its actual boxer. And we'll see, man. Let us know what you guys think. Let us know if you got Tommy or if you got Jake. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.